Good morning, YouTube. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone had a great Martin Luther Day weekend. Super excited to just get back on the charts again. Was talking to one of my coaches, and he actually drew me into trading futures. So here I am. It's very similar to Forex, and I still have my Forex 200K account, but I think there are great benefits in trading futures. So I think the game plan moving forward is to trade the Forex account in the afternoon or just to explore different markets. But with my futures account, which is this one right here, and this is actually day one of the challenge, it's a 150K challenge, I will strictly be disciplined with trading ES, which is the S&P. So very similar. It's it's just it's just very simple, which really drew me to future. So I'll be focusing on this. I'm still trading Forex, like I said, on my other account, but um, for 9:30 to 11:30, which is my usual trading time, I'll be growing this 150 account with futures. So same thing. The only thing is I'm dealing with contracts. One contract is equal to $50. Um, so yeah, just excited. But looking at ES right here, just simple strategy. I have support and resistance lines. My bias is on the sell side of things right now. Just looks like we have a pretty strong resistance on the 30-minute. I would want to see a breaking close above 60.69 on the 30-minute time frame to confirm some sort of uptrend. But I do feel like we can possibly see sells occur right here for a good 5 points. But we'll see what the market brings. I will do my best to just sit on my hands, stay patient until we see a setup. But yeah, we have about 3 minutes until market open. Hoping to start the week on a green note. On my other account right here, we were profitable towards the end of the week, so we'll see where I can take this account to. But right now, our focus is on this futures account. So we have about 2 minutes until market open. No significant economic news event impacting currently, so that is good news. Just wait for a setup. Got about 1 more minute until market open. I won't be rushing into any trades, so there's not a setup that really sticks to my eye right now, so I'm just going to be sitting on my hands for the first 5 minutes, just observing until we see some sort of direction. So market is now open. Just gonna observe the first 5 minutes, see what happens. Doesn't look like there's any volume yet. Let's see, 15-minute. Am seeing this trend line right here, so we could take an entry right there. But not during the first 5 minutes of market open. Target about 5 points. Looks good. Just do 2 contracts with this position right here. Yeah, 2 contracts sounds good. Looks like it's trying to play out with buys. I think the only case in buys I would see is if we close above, and then a continuation up. So I'd be open to that. So what I'm looking at right now is if we close 935 above this resistance, I'm going to look for candle closure, and then a wick down, and then the continuation push up. I think that would make sense, but we have to close above this resistance right here, which it looks like we're rejecting right now. Yep, no close above. We'll wait for the next 5-minute candle. Now in this scenario right here, I won't be taking an impulse entry, only candle closure above 60, 67. Otherwise, we're just chilling, hoping to just stay on the stream until about 10 o'clock. I think that's fair. Just staying patient, patient, patient. Patience pays. Looks like we are pushing down. I'm gonna wait for the candle to close. I'm not trying to impulse entry this right now. Just because we've moved so far down, I would want to wait for the next candle. So we've got 2 minutes until this candle closes. What I'm looking at is a candle closure below this trend line, a wick up, and then a continuation down. I think that would be a fair trade for 3 contracts. So we'll adjust that to 3. Looks like it's pushing down. We got 1 more minute until about 30 seconds until that 940 candle. So scenario, good trade here would be candle closure below this trend line, a wick up, and then a continuation push down below this support. So that's what I'm going to be looking for on this trade. We'll see what happens. Next candle. We'll put 2 contracts on it. Really want to wait for that wick down, so I'm gonna go for that right there. It's pushing down. Just gonna stay patient. try. We'll try. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Let's look at the 3 minute. Alright, we'll try sells. Just want to see how this is gonna react. Actually, I'm just gonna hold off. I'm just gonna observe price. The only reason I'm holding off is I think if I took an entry right here, it would have been good. But by taking an entry here, I'm too late, in my opinion. So I'm going to hold off on that. No trade taken just yet. Hopefully I can get something in the first 30 minutes. If not, then that's fine too. Really just staying patient. As you can see here, we bounced off this support. A proper entry would have been a break of that trend line. And even then, I wasn't happy with the risk versus reward on it. We might not take a trade this morning, tell you the truth. Not really liking any structure. Not confident with anything I see, so might have to be like a 10:30 trade or so. All right, there's a strong push up. So the only way I'm taking this position right here is if we see a candle closure above about 60, 70, a wick down on the 950 candle, and then a continuation push up. So that's what we're going to be waiting for. It could break out right now, but like I said, I'm not trying to rush into any positions right now. So we're going to wait for candle closure, unless it just pushes up a lot. Yeah, it's pushing. It's pushing already. Look at that. Okay. Well, looks like we might have missed the move, and that's the move here in the morning. Okay. So what we're going to look for here, it's about 9:49. This might be the position to take as a candle closure above. And then wick down, continuation to go up. Look at that fake out. See? See? I'm a mature trader now, waiting for candle closure. Look at me. Learned enough here. Look at that. It pushed up. Nope. No candle closure. Yeah, kind of want to take a small position on this. I'm just gonna stay patient. I'm not looking to lose on a Monday. I want to have the highest percentage chance to win. So I'm just gonna wait for the candle to close. We'll wait for another 5 minutes. So what we're looking at right here, let's look at the 15 actually. Okay, for sure. So 15 looks good. We're gonna wait for candle closure on the 15, or actually just the 5. But we're gonna look on candle closure for the 5 minute right here. A wick down, liquidity wick down, and then a continuation to push up. And I think that would be a good position to take for about 3 contracts. So we're gonna wait for 3 more minutes and see what happens. a part of me saying this 10 a.m. volume is gonna push us up. That's how I feel. Look at that. So we've got 2 more minutes till candle closure. Same game plan. I'm probably just going to risk 2 contracts on it. That was a massive dump. Look at that. Still getting over a cold. Five-minute candle about to close. I think same logic here. Break below support, wick up on the 955 candle and the continuation down. Would make sense for a small position on sells. But that doesn't look like it's going to play out. All right, we're just ranging. It's like watching paint on the wall. So I'm just gonna chill, sit on my hands. Wanting to get one trade in, but I don't know. I do not know. Well, it's been a boring Tuesday so far, but the market has to push in some sort of direction. Damn, gold is pushing up like crazy. It's wild. Okay, market. What do you want to do? Let's see what the 10 a.m. volume brings. 10 a.m. Look at that. Wick up, comes back down in the range. Wick down, comes back in the range. It's the most uneventful candle I've ever seen. So we've got one more minute until the 10 a.m. volume comes in. All right, 10 a.m. is hit. 10 a.m. has hit. Will not be trading this first 5 minutes. Just want to see where this 5-minute candle will close. Well, I'm gonna stay here as long as possible. I really want a trade to present itself, but we're just watching paint dry. So I'm not gonna be trying to force anything here. Let's see, 15, 30, 15:30. Right. Same story. We're gonna wait for candle closure at about 60:52. Once candle has closed, I will be looking for a liquidity wick up and then a continuation down. I'll put 2 contracts on it. One more minute. If we don't close below here, I'm still gonna sit on my hands. Might try sells here. That looks like a good push down. No, I'm gonna stay patient. Just gonna wait for candle closure. That's all we're looking for. Alright, we're gonna wait for another 5 minutes, see where this 5-minute candle ends up. Dang, US 30 and NASDAQ made huge moves. That's wild. Yeah, NASDAQ. Come on, ES. How are you not following the market? That's wild. Alright, I'm just gonna stay on here. Not gonna say much, just watching paint dry. US 30 shot up, NASDAQ crashed, SPX is consolidating. That's wild. Nothing going on. If we don't see something by 10:30, I'm gonna hop off here. Alright, there's a push down. We need that candle to close. Damn, that's crazy. Look at that. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna take anything until I see candle closure. That is pretty wild though. Alright, now we have volume picking up. This looks like it's about to fall off the cliff. Three-minute. 30-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute. Okay. So here's a potential trade idea for just 2 contracts because I'm not trying to risk a lot here. My typical size would be 3 contracts, but because we pushed so far down already, I'm just gonna risk less. But what we're looking for here is a close beneath 60.47. So if this 5-minute candle closes beneath 60.47 with a wick up and then a continuation down to break its own low with the current candle, then I think that would be a good trade. So what we're looking for, it's about 10:14 when that 10 a.m. candle closes. For 10:15 on the 5-minute candle, we want to see a wick up and then a continuation down so that that 10:15 candle will break its own low. So let's wait for the wick up. We did close below, still not feeling too confident about this trade. So there's the wick up. All right, we will I think it's just gonna be that type of Tuesday. I don't like it. Just gonna wait. We have until 11 a.m. Let's see what happened here. Nothing going on. Could I have taken this impulse entry? No. I didn't take this impulse entry right here because the stop loss would have been too big. I mean, that's the only reason. Stop loss is way too big. Nothing going on. But I also learned the pain of losing a trade is greater than the pain of missing out on a trade, which is why I'm staying patient on a Tuesday until I see my setup. So it's already 10:20 a.m. Haven't taken a single trade. Waiting for candle closure. And like I mentioned, the pain of losing a trade is greater than the pain of missing out on a trade. If the opportunity doesn't present itself in which you want to risk your money to potentially double it or triple it, then it's best to hold off because there are plenty of times of volume during the day. So I think I'm gonna hop off here. I'm not really seeing any plays. I might go live this afternoon, but I'll update on my live stream tomorrow if I do take any trades today on this account. And if I do, you'll see it in my balance. I mean, I'm at 150K currently, wanting to grow this account by 9,000 in the next 2 weeks. So hoping we can do that. So thanks again.